Hello everybody and welcome back to a very fateful day on my digital art journey. Now, you might notice that everything looks different. Yes, it does. There's more ads, there's everything. It's because I'm on a different application. I am back on Medibang Paint, and if you were there for my first blog, I had mentioned how I have used Medibang for the past 2 years. Yes, I know, I said I was going to learn how to use the new painting platform. However, I have a clip to show you. Okay, well, here goes nothing. It is so slow. Why are you like this? Okay, where are you going, buddy? Yes, it lags. It lags so bad. I figured it's something to do with the memory. I figured it has something to do with the graphics card or whatever. I just figured it was too much of a workload for my MacBook Air. So it is gone. It is deleted. And yeah, that's why we're here. Now I know that this is an application that I've used before. However, it is not an application that I've used with a pen before, except for twice, and I hated it because I was not used to it. I was not good at it. So from this point onward, it's basically learning how to use the pen. It's no longer learning how to use a new application, although I will show you guys what's all up with Medibang. And I do suggest this, I highly suggest it. It's a lightweight platform, so hopefully there will not be any lag on my MacBook Air, but I highly suggest it to anybody that wants to pick up a little bit of digital art. It is free, there's ads however, but it's free. There's a great community of artists, most of it's anime, which is my only frustration, but it is a fantastic platform that I have enjoyed for years. Hashtag non-sponsored. So let's just jump right into it. So ultimately, you can see there's a lot of stuff going on. It looks difficult. It's kind of difficult at the beginning, but once again, I've been doing it for a few years. Essentially, they have everything where it needs to go. So I haven't really used Navigator. There's a turn tool, there's zoom tools, there's expanding tools, there's flipping tools, we have opacity, we have blending, which is a feature seen on Photoshop, which allows you to have different viewing effects. We will get into that whenever we get into shading with some of our artwork, which, by the way, I am planning on doing cartooning. Everything else just seems a little bit too much. Like, I feel comfortable using actual paints for an actual portraiture, but whenever it comes to digital art, it's my personal preference that we just do cartooning. Now, it can be a high scale level of illustration, or it can be like simple self shading, or even just simple color within the lines, which is very nice. So we have layers. You can add as many layers as you want. You also have folders that you can mess with. There's brush sizes. Of course, you can always choose to have your own brush size, but it's kind of nice having a predetermined set. We have the pens. There are more pens than this. Well, I say pens, but the brushes. It's very nice because it has a correction setting. This application is compatible with a Wacom tablet, which is very exciting, and I can't wait to try it out more. So, as you can tell, it's pressure sensitive. Like, it gets softer and more opaque as we go. Look at that. Alright, so that was pencil, pen, and pen. Sharp was the first one that we had messed with. Now I have G pen, which has more of a stipply kind of look effect. As you can see in the brush preview, we have mapping pen, which is also more of, now I say stipply, I mean just rough. We have edge pen, which gives us a nice two-tone. We have the actual stipple pen. So if you wanted to like do texture or whatnot, it gives you nice texture. So see, you don't need to be super laggy in order to have nice texture on your brushes. The Sumi, we have watercolor, is even better than the Painter's Essentials by. We've got watercolor wet, which is nice for blending. We have acrylic paint. We have airbrush, very soft. We have blur. We have the smudge tool. Whoa! We have sparkle brush, just like the other one had. Here's rotation symmetry brush. See? Then we got a soft eraser. And we also have a hard eraser. So, those are the brushes. There's brush controls. There's brush previews, you can always look in there, and there's color. Okay, there's color picker, and there's this, and I can actually add things to this bar if I want to. Adding spectrums. So there's all these settings for color, brushes. There's these things, I forget what they're called snaps. But basically you can create straight lines and diagonals, you can edit, you can turn the 90-degree grid to the side or whatever. They're just very easy to use and very essential. So that was color, those are the different line tools. This is really exciting for me. I'm in my comfort zone, we're all good, I can breathe, I don't have to dread making any more digital art, which I was doing with that last application because it was so darn slow. But anyway, so we have the brush, we have the erasers, we have boxes and lines, we have the snaps, we have moving, we have shapes, we have fill, we have gradient fill, we have rectangular and loose selection, I guess. We have, I remember what it is, but I don't remember what to call it. Okay, so these are all selection tools. I'm assuming this is just smart selection. This is add selection, this is subtract selection. And then we have text. This is new. And this is new. And we'll learn what that is. This is color selection. This is move. So, we're all set to go. We know what everything is, mostly. We'll figure everything out as we go, regardless. So, yes, that is the first element of Medibang. And you can tell that I am super excited. I'm feeling better too, so like all the sick is gone. So, yeah, thank you for joining me, and we will get into some stuff soon. Okay, bye-bye.